and cold and dark. I am the hungry shark, fast and merciless. But the only girl that could talk to him just...
Hey guys, Phil here, SBS Dominant. Going to explain Zeovit and the purpose of it. If you haven't tuned in before, this is my 100-gallon system with a 50-gallon cube there, with a net volume of 50 gallons with the cube and the sump, and the 75-gallon long, about 55 gallons net sump, and tank above. Well, Zeovit. Before I get into Zeovit, I'll explain the purpose of my system. They're plumbed together. The purpose of my system is to keep pH high and stable, around 8.3. I run between 8.2 and 8.3 generally. It will go up and down about 0.5 during a 24-hour cycle. So it's pretty stable. I keep my pH stable because it changes your alkalinity. Several people will say alkalinity is your most important about keeping SPS. I say it's pH. You're going to start what controls everything. pH is the driver. Alkalinity is the engine in which it turns the wheels. And that's all your tank mates. Well, anyways, I use Zeovit system. I use the recommended system, except for I keep Shado in the sump, so 1 pound plus down there in the sump, and I run my alkalinity a touch higher, which I'm going to drop it from 8.3 to at least 7.5, may even go down to 7, just to say I'm right there with the Zeovit where it recommends. I'm still going to run my Shado though, like I said, keep pH high and stable. We have a lot of people, family of 5, it's a smaller house. We have friends that come over, we cook with a gas stove, we heat with gas, so we produce a lot of carbon dioxide in this house. It is very, it's a very tight house, no drafts, so we open up the doors and windows a good bit to replenish the oxygen in the house. But that's for another video. Let me get to Zeovit. You see my reactor. I pump it twice a day, first thing in the morning, once in the evening. It has, I have about 100 gallons net volume, 100, 105, about 1 liter. This, it is the Zeovit zeolites, man-made rock. I have approximately 90 gallons through. We calculate that by pulling the little pipe off the side and take a half-gallon jug and run it for 20 seconds and then do the math. To run Zeovit, you need 6 products. You hear people say basic 4 all the time, the zeolites, the Zeovac, Zeostart, Zeofood. Well, they should mention the carbon too, because this carbon is formulated for this system. The ROX 0.8 is too strong of a carbon. It'll pull all the extra things that you're dosing into your tank out. So you use their carbon. It's not expensive. It's worth getting. You put it in a little bag in the sump. 1 liter treats 250 gallons, so whatever your tank size is, you go according to that. The next is Zeovit Start. On a 100-gallon system, dose 0.625 milliliters. This stuff smells like vinegar, but it has to have something else in it, because vinegar on the tank size this water volume, it would have about 20 mils per day through a dosing. What size bi-load you have, or I have. Next is Zeovit. That's the way Zeovit works, by removing nutrients in your system via carbon dosing and bacterial dosing, and the zeolites remove ammonia, so it never even gets to nitrate, because they go through that cycle, and it also removes toxins from your system. We're always putting our hands in the system, adding bacteria and different toxins and everything. This is a display frag system. Lots of rock work, but I'll drop my frag racks in. I have one in the back there right now. But we're always putting our hands in the system. We're always adding toxins, different foods, and everything else. A lot of things that you don't know you put into your system goes into your system. The dust in the air, etc. Then there's Zeofood. It is a food for your corals. I use the Zeofood to more or less cycle this system. The system has been online for 2 months now with corals, and fish have been added a little over a week ago. But I cycled it with the Zeofood, and once it had cycled, I swapped over to the Paul's Extra. I haven't used the Paul's Extra Special yet. Interested in it, same price. They say it's just more or less the updated version. Those are the 4 things, actually 6 things that you need to start Zeovit: zeolites, coral, Zeofood, Zeovit, and Zeovit Start, and I would recommend the Paul's Extra. Carbon and zeolites. Now the extras, once you have run your system long enough and you can start tweaking it. Focus this. It's all the different additives. And really, the K balance should be over here. Because what this is sorry about that, to get it focused. K balance strong is a potassium. One mil per 25 gallons daily. I do not dose that amount at all. It's about 2 mils a week. That's what I dose. Then you can go with the amino acids for LPS, amino acids for SPS. This is Sponge Power, great for sponges, food for corals. Coral Vitalizer, great food for corals. It is a can't remember the name, but it's more or less, it's phytoplanktons. Yep, phytoplanktons. Coral Booster is supposed to go with flatworm stop. Never had flatworms in my system, but I do use this because it makes the base and crust faster, especially after fragging. B balance, it does very similar to this. This is another good product that I recommend. Then Problem Solvers, Coral Snow, which I dose once or twice a week. CyanoClean, dose it twice a week with it as well. Biomate, I have not been able to dose this too often because my system runs too clean. I'll show my skimmer here. It does have some in the sump. I am dry skimming, even though it has a pretty good foam head up there. I fight keeping this system off of 0 for nitrates and phosphates.